they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
The game at 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Kaepernick going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Jones on the coverage.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Dancing, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerome Baker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They begin with a quick throw out left. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 7 yards the pickup there.
To Jakeem Grant. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Tua. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Tua. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua, fast pass outside, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. On first down, here's Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Bird. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's complete to Grant. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Jerome Baker make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He'll buy some time right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory. with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Got an open man. It's Foster. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Complete to Robert Foster. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Defense, let's go. Go set.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For the Dolphins.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Mike 20, Mike. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, 91, 91.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. Throwing deep for Galladay. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Mike 9, Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike over there. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man, here's Foster. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Tua on 4th down. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete to Foster. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Mike 9. Defense wins championships, baby.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. This from 54 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
To Jakeem Grant. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Watch the sled. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And some room to work. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, an even 90 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Once again, it's Swift. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, Lions.
Mike 20. We got to get the ball. Easy. Mike 20.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Flush to his right.
You know they
now
pay me
pull it
extra for
down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Now Kaepernick. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
Complete.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Detroit.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, Mike 20. Stay with your man. There we go, Mike 20.
Kaepernick now to throw. Smith catches left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
Number 6.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Lions.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 and now on first down. Flushed out right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
With the score, Dolphins 31, Lions 13.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Romeo Okwara in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bird. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
13.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Right here, he's tight on the right, tight on the right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick rolling to his left.
That's what
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Here we go, Mike 20. Watch the curl. Whip. 91.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Swift, the
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Play action. Now Kaepernick finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. To throw, Kaepernick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Dolphins take over first
and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 31-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards on 1st down. It's Bird, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Bang L. Come on, baby. Yellow. What you got? Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there. Mike.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check me out. Under crunch.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Complete to Kenny Galladay.
Kenny Galladay there to make the grab. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the
But one of the ways the
46-yard
quarterbacks
line.
keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing one. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did. It was probably a capper to everything that was said during the week because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field, you name it. And when it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
Well, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed in this one for them. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
44-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They'll roll him out right. And now here is another interception.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Picked off Byron Jones. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Number 5.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Third down and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bird. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining.